This is BT Plays, welcome back to another video, and today we are testing out the Proto Concept Pulse Performance, I think it's called. It is a new vehicle in the Crew 2. As you can see, it costs 842,100 crew bucks, or around 120,000 crew credits. So this thing is quite expensive, and it is an Alpha GP vehicle as well. And it makes sense because the new update is themed around Alpha GP vehicles. So we'll buy this vehicle and we'll test it out on one of the new circuits as well. We may as well. And as you can see, brought, but I don't think there's going to be any customization to this thing because it is a Alpha GP vehicle, but we can have a look anyway. I think this is going to be liveries and vanity items. Only the rims and the calipers, which you can barely see. Change the calipers for good measure anyway. And the livery as well. Do we change the livery? Let's have a look. That's a nice Red Bull one, I can't lie. That black one also does look quite nice. Why do you put all gold? Like, why? I don't understand. No. The Red Bull one does look very nice, but do we put it on? That one looks quite nice as well, to be fair. That one might be a little bit better. We're going to put that one on. That one looks very nice. I do like the turquoise blue. It does look very nice. And vanity items, are we going to change any? No, we'll keep it as they are, to be fair. But yeah, that is all for the customization because there isn't anything else to go over. So straight into the performance of the vehicle. And it is a base performance level of 288. It has a top speed of 211 miles per hour and has 800 horsepower as well. So let's put on the 340 parts. Got plenty of these from the amazing event that just gives you stupid money. These new events, they have endurance, but they only give you like 80,000 crew bucks every 10 minutes. But there's an event that I will put up in the top right corner that I've made a video on, and you can literally make 40 to 50,000 crew bucks every 2-3 minutes. So that is a better event than these endurance run events. But enough of me talking about endurance run events. Let's get into the stats of this vehicle, and it is a top speed of 270 miles per hour. It has 1002 horsepower. 0 to 60 in 2.07 seconds, quarter mile in 7.73 seconds, and brake distance 60 to 0 is 16.91 yards. I never understood why hypercar vehicles have a higher top speed than Alpha GP vehicles in this game, because I don't think they do in real life. I could be completely wrong, but I don't feel like a hypercar vehicle is faster than an Alpha GP vehicle. But like I said, I could be completely wrong, but no, the stats do look fairly good. I've only been using one Alpha GP vehicle for like a year straight, 2 years straight, if that. So we'll see if this is a new contender for my Alpha GP garage. But I'll see you at one of these new events in a second. I am very used to the KTM Expo. If you've seen that vehicle, it is very, very small. It was a very tiny Alpha GP vehicle, so I just want to see how well these new Alpha GP vehicles actually compare to that vehicle, because that vehicle has been the best Alpha GP vehicle for a very long time. So we'll see if these vehicles come anywhere close. But this thing is fast straight off the bat, very fast. That 0 to 60 was, yes, 2 seconds, which is insane. Obviously, I need to actually brake with these vehicles, which I never do with the KTM. But to be fair, this thing does handle fairly well. It's very wide. Look at it from the back. This thing is massive. From the back, it is very, very big. The spoiler doesn't help as well. But yeah, this vehicle doesn't feel like any other Alpha GP vehicle so far in the first 20%. Definitely feels a lot smoother and easier to handle than the others, because you do need to brake quite a lot. Obviously I need to brake there because that is literally a U-turn, but other than that, it does feel quite a bit better than all the others. It could possibly be a contender. Obviously, haven't tried out the other vehicles yet. And if you haven't seen, yes, these new events, these new USB Tour events do have these weird Mario Kart boost things for some reason, because Ubisoft thought why not, and they haven't decided to add them in any other update except for this one. So yeah, it's weird, but I mean, gives your vehicle a little bit of a boost. Not a major boost really, but I mean, it's doable. They're giving us something at least, unlike many other games that are 5 years old. At least Ubisoft is still coming together and bringing us new content, which is always nice to see from Ubisoft and Ivory Tower as well, of course. But no, this vehicle actually feels pretty good. It does feel like I'm driving my KTM sometimes. It feels like I am driving my Expo. It does feel very, very nice. And to be fair, you are paying 800,000 crew bucks for this vehicle, which is quite a lot considering. So, to be fair, it is doing its job for its price. So I cannot complain. But I will see you at the end of this event, and I will give you my final verdict on this vehicle as well.
All I'll say is, put that on my Christmas list.
And like I said in my previous video, it is quite nice to actually be able to drive around these new circuits that they have added. It is quite a nice scenic route as well, to be fair, considering we are in Michigan. Sorry everyone who is from there, but we moved. We are here to talk about a vehicle and a vehicle only. And to be fair, it did perform very, very well. It is probably the closest vehicle that I would use other than the KTM Expo in an Alpha GP event. So round of applause for that, because I have not managed to find one in this game for a long, long time. But yeah, it was a good vehicle. The price is a bit hefty. It's a big price to pay. But to be fair, I think if you do have 800,000 crew bucks lying around, it could be a bit of a steal. It is a very good vehicle, especially if you plan to do these new events as well, these new Alpha GP events, and do them with the endurance as well. I think this vehicle is a must for them events. So overall verdict, I'm going to give this vehicle is probably the best normal Alpha GP vehicle I have used, because the Expo isn't a normal F1 vehicle, as you can tell. But I think, yeah, this is probably the best F1 looking vehicle I have actually used in game. So for that, I am going to give it an 8.6 out of 10. Like I said, the price is a little bit high, but I think you should pick it up if you plan on doing these new events. But yeah, I think an 8.6 is very worth it for this new vehicle. And if you have tested that out already, don't forget to tell me what you think of it down below in the comment section. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe if you are new. And I will see you in the next video.